Hello, this is, there we go. Sorry, I had to adjust my microphone, even though it sucks still. But this is Erica. I know I've been on hiatus, been figuring out a lot of stuff, doing a lot of personal stuff. So here I am, I'm back. This is going to be, for your November reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus if you're a woman, Jupiter if you're a, let's not say a woman or man, I guess. But Venus if you're a feminine energy, and Jupiter if you're a masculine energy for love. I'm gonna ask about love. I just made these. I think they're pretty cool. I don't know how they're gonna work, so I'm gonna say this is a love reading, but if it comes out as general, it just means you need to hear something else, I suppose. Alright, so this is for November 2019. So let's go ahead and look into it. And like I've always said before, this could be from your point of view, point of view of the other person. This could happen in the past, happening now, about to happen. But this is for November, meaning this is when you need to hear it for whatever reason, okay? And if it doesn't make sense, it's not your message. That means that check your other signs or check out other readers, all right? Take what resonates, leave the rest. So let's start. All right, so current situation. What is Pisces' current situation in love? What is the current situation going on for Pisces right now? All right, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them all down and then read them. All right, what is the obstacles for Pisces right now? I'm going to put this back in, but it did pop out based on sex. So if it pops back out, you know Spirit really wants to talk to you about that. What's the current obstacles for Pisces to dealing with relationships and love? All right, felt like getting 2 cards. What is the advice you have for Pisces dealing with relationships and love and finding love? All right. What is something hidden that Pisces needs to know about their current situation? Spirit, what is something hidden that Pisces needs to know about their current situation? All right, and final outcome, or the outcome in the month of November for this situation, or for love in general for my Pisceans. All right, so now that I did that, I'm going to pull 2 cards for each as well. So 2 cards. Let me shuffle a little bit more, even though I shuffled before. Let me shuffle some more just so you can know that I did. I don't know, some people might think we're hooligans trying to rig it, which that's dumb. But if you do rig your own readings, you should be, I don't know, sent to a deserted island or something. Alrighty, one more. Alright. 2 cards for Pisces' current situation dealing with love and relationships, or finding love. 2 cards for the obstacles. 2 cards for the advice. 2 cards for what's hidden. And 2 cards for the outcome in November. If I need to further clarify, we'll pull more cards, okay? So let's look at the current situation. Irrational thinking. Okay. So we have, we have the Knight of Swords with the 4 of Wands. So it could be that the irrational thinking is not, So for some of you, so there's like a couple of different groups. For some of you, the irrational thinking is coming about you're not really planning like you're rushing in when you meet somebody. You meet somebody, you automatically see that, you know, maybe there's a future there. So you rush in, you go fast, and Spirit's saying maybe you should take a little time because you don't really, you know, should be a little more logical about seeing where this goes, which to me personally, so I personally like moving fast just because it cuts out a lot of the bullshit. But then maybe if I didn't rush it, I would have gave it time to develop into something else. So I don't know. So for other people, you could be, there actually could be a potential for a relationship either here or coming up. And the irrational thinking is that you're like kind of self-sabotaging. You're like, no way, this is too good to be true. There's no way this can happen for me. Like, blah, blah, blah. So let's look at the obstacles. Spring, and as above, so below. Interesting. Okay, so the obstacles is that I feel like you might be creating these situations in love where, you know, you're not really, you've had so many past experiences where people have left you or used you, abused you, that just things didn't work out. And so because of that belief, you have created it to happen to you in real life. And so when something really good does come along, you're automatically thinking it's going to end bad. But I feel like in the springtime is going to come where you might have another little quote unquote test, if you will, where somebody that, you know, you really connect to will come along and will actually be good for you and make you feel safe and secure. But your obstacle is to get over the heartbreak and past heartaches that you've gone through and allow yourself to feel love and get over the irrational thinking that you're automatically thinking it's going to, you know, go bad. The advice is no, and make a logical decision. So I guess if you're thinking about a certain person, it's probably not them that this is going to happen with. And the advice is, again, you got to make a logical decision. You know, don't let your past hurt and pain ruin a connection. You know, let those old thought patterns and behaviors and self-sabotaging beliefs go, because it's hindering you. It's making you feel less confident than you really should be. It's making you feel like, you know, even though you might, I'm hearing that for some people, you know, for the most part, you might be like a confident person, but once you actually get in a relationship or start talking to somebody that you really have feelings for, if you have a lot of attraction for, it's like your self-confidence gets zapped and you start to worry, what if this person does this? Is this person really only talking to me? How many other people are they talking to? Are they using me? Is there something, you know what I'm saying? So you have to get out of that mind frame, and you have to be logical about things too. You know, if somebody's talking to multiple people, but they're spending all their time with you, does that make sense? If they're having you meet their family and having them meet their friends and having you meet their co-workers and taking you to their job and, you know, doing all these things, they're probably not talking to a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be logical about this, okay? The hidden things, interesting. The hidden things. Focus on intentions and manifesting. Again, as above, so below. So what you're really thinking is going to happen. So if you're going to get stuck in this irrational thinking and thinking that things are going to go bad, then things are going to go bad. But you have to realize that, you know, a lot of what you see is illusions and it's painted by your past. And you have to figure out a way to really dig deep and get past those emotional scars and emotional wounds. Because the thing is that it can go either way. You know, your relationships, your love life, it can go either way. It can either go really good or really bad. But it's all on you, on how you decide to handle things and how you manifest things. So right now would be a good time to start writing out what you really want. What do you want out of a partner? What do you want out of yourself? How do you want to be? You know, write down, I want to be emotionally balanced. I want to have high self-confidence, that it doesn't, you know, that even if somebody decides to cheat on me or leave me, it will not affect my confidence, because I know that is an issue within themselves that they are projecting onto other people. You know, you write down that, you know, if things do not work out with me and somebody, I know that it was meant to be, and I need to see the lesson that was needed to be learned in order to move to my next relationship, until that I am fully evolved enough to be in the soul contract, soul relationship I am meant to be in this lifetime, right? So, and also get in the vibration of what you want. You know, if you want a wife, if you want a husband, if you want somebody to travel with, if you want somebody to go to comedy shows with, I heard. If you want those things, do them yourself as well, but pretend and like really feel the emotions as if that person was with you right there, you know? Turn to them and laugh and share jokes with them. I know it sounds crazy, but shit works, okay? But remember, whatever you really imagine, you need to be specific, because you're going to have exactly what you imagine or write down and manifest. And it's so crazy, because my last relationship, I swear to God, it's like everything I wrote down on paper came to life. All right. And it was so weird. I was like, this is too good to be true. This is weird. But the thing is, I didn't write a couple of specific things, and that's what made me move on from the relationship. And it made me realize, I was like, dag, you know, I should have wrote those things down. I didn't even think to write them down, but now I know how important it is to be very specific about what you want when you're trying to manifest things, you know? So keep in mind with that. And the outcome in November for this situation, ego, not ego, okay? Although egos are very delicious. So we have the 9 of Wands with the 8 of Swords reverse. It's going to be very important to realize when your ego is in charge of, you know, your mind, your brain, whatever's going on. The ego is going to have you kind of in a flip-floppy position, I guess, in November, where a part of you is going to be very guarded when it comes to love and letting new people in, and you're going to be like, what's your agenda? What's your motive? You know, are you serious? Are you not? Are you a fuckboy? Are you a fuckgirl? Like, you know, but then a part of you is going to realize, like, your mind is messing with you. But so in this month, be very careful. Like, you're going to realize your mind is messing with you a lot. You know, you have these past hurts and pains that you're trying to get over, and you're realizing like they're messing with your head, but it's still deep down, you're like subconsciously guarded. So one thing, like I said, to really practice this month is catch yourself. You know, are you coming from a space of fear or love? And always ask yourself that, you know, when you're thinking certain things, because every thought you have, you're putting out into the universe, you're creating a future event, okay? Your thoughts and your vibrations and your energetic, you know, space is what's attracting things to you. So if you're having that irrational thinking, if you're, you know, still having that hurt and you're not really dealing with it, it's going to attract, you know, more hurt and pain and sorrow and loss. So I hope this helps, Pisces. It definitely, I feel like this is a month to really just kind of get you in the right space for things coming up. Yeah. Now, I mean, I feel like that you might meet some, you know, people here and there, but they're going to act more as kind of fillers is what I call it, or stepping stones. It sounds kind of bad, but like, you know, where they're going to show you the lessons that you need to learn in order to get you into the right alignment of what you really want and what's going to be really good for you. Okay? So just, you know, keep doing the work. Just stay, you know, with a cool head about it and have fun. Life is about fun, okay? Have fun at the end of the day. So, Pisces, I hope this resonates. If it doesn't, like I said, check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Check out other readers as well. But at the end of the day, love yourself because you deserve it. All right? I love you guys. I will see you later.